Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the Texas State Bobcats. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas State's offense to go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This defense knew coming into tonight they had to be able to get pressure on the quarterback, and they are wasting no time. They get a sack on the first play of the game.
The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Evans. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
It's a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They'll ride the hot hand.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback making checks. The play action fake. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Jackson gonna throw it. Pocket breaking down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline because think about it, he's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The Bobcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but their defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Across the 25. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Bobcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Jackson will throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Here's a heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Final play of the quarter coming. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Whistles as we have a man down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Bobcats. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Making side adjustments here. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
From the red zone, it's Jenkins. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Here we go. Ready.
Motion from the wide receiver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So,
and he's in! Touchdown, Texas State! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Breaks into the open, and he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Jackson will throw. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The opening play of this drive comes from the 11. That's caught. It's Sparks. He goes out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Trying play action. It's complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. That's why you want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. It lets you beat a blitz. It lets you get a first down.
And that makes me think, do I want a blitz? How do I leave him open? Because they keep dumping it off to the running back and having success. I'm going to think twice about bringing the blitz. Nice read by the QB. Nice job by the running back getting some extra yards and getting the first down.
And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. pulls and fires complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. Just keeps slinging it. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Now the play fake. Bring in the heat. And they got him. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Finding an escape route. They make the play, force a 4th down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They punt it away on 4th down. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Jackson will throw. Right on the money. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
And the Bobcats will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ollie, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with the Mean Green head coach at the half. His quarterback, not typically one to turn it over like this. He has an opportunity right now taking the field on offense to start the third quarter. He said ball security has to be at the top of the mind. Slow down, take what the defense gives you, and make sure we're holding on to the football. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete. On the move at the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum. Some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They'll go right back to him. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Running to the left. Sweet cut there. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Looking for a crease. It's White. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 21 to... So that scoring drive... They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The run to the left. There he goes. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Gets it out fast. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. North Texas really has it going on offense. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for space. It's White. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Jackson will throw. He's got him. He gets it inside the 25. They'll move the chains. It's a first down. Spot the ball at the 23. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, North Texas. A Lazarus-like. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with it. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Now rolling to the left. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on 2nd down from the 18. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Milner. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He wants a big play here late. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. And so they'll have one more chance. One possession behind. The pass interference penalty will give them an untimed down and a chance at a little glory. Here's the pressure. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.